Can't do this. Could do this, but this doesn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Do tar shot. Because, yeah, these guys are really freaking slow.
Okay.
So, I can just, slow the tar out of them forever. Okay.
Here we go.
Keep waiting again. Oh.
Yeah, he's blocked in.
Yeah.
You need to move her first.
Okay, rend.
Take this.
Slow him. Huh. K actually does
What
a
do
lot
you
more
ask of
damage
me?
than I thought. Okay. We're gonna do that. Still can't. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I was really hoping I'd be able to,
Harvest both of them.
yeah. Okay, whatever. Captivating gaze? Not even. I will not be in range for that. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess I'll just shoot him in the butt, because I have nothing else I can do.
What do you ask of me?
Now here's the question. Does he get his turn back? Does he get his moves back? He does and he doesn't. Okay, that was kind of a wash.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. Probably should have actually, given K the extra activation. Oh well. But yeah, they're so crazy slow they can't do much.
Well, it's turn 7. So we have 3 more turns left.
Okay. Move him
Yes?
back
Any
here.
pressing concerns? Let's
Have her
go.
wait. K is gonna give Diego some armor. I mean, at this point, we could probably face tank them just by taking the hits and whatever. We've got enough armor to do so easily. But I don't know if it would work great. Oh, that slow is great. Ooh. Yeah, the problem is they stack up their dust breath. I think it's like a 2x4 range or something.
Oh, wow.
Crazy like that. Yeah. Bit rough. I have no idea how we're supposed to get stacks of Crackdown.
Isn't stack of, like... Isn't Crackdown when you buff someone and then they pursue someone else?
No.
Kind of thing?
I...
Because it's all about ordering people to hunt others down for you.
Yeah, maybe? Because we gain +1 Crackdown. Or, yeah, okay. So maybe
She has to attack herself.
Yeah, I'm very confused. Okay, well, anyway, time to be a jerk again. So if I put this here, they're not going to be able to get by, and we can just kind of hang out in this corner some more.
I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, tar shot
A
in
shot to
between
the
these
heart,
two.
and you're to blame.
Keep fighting. So, ow.
Still gonna attack Theo.
It's fine. I'll live.
Ah. Fun. Everyone else gets slowed?
Yeah, only for an extra round. But, well, and only a couple of them. But still, it messes with them hard. And I think I can actually... Oh, jeez. I think I can actually put a target dummy down on the next turn.
Here we go.
Which should make it so we're untouchable.
Strike now.
Yep. Okay. Target dummy it is. And
What do you
we
ask
are
of me?
good. I'm curious if we've actually managed to, let's see. I'm curious about whether or not I've actually managed to, Oh, interesting.
To
so, her give a character a bonus action thing actually, applies, it doesn't need to be done retroactively, which is neat. Also, you can attack through the target dummy.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I mean, it is paper thin.
No, that's true. Okay, but shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say. Well, that's fine.
Remove gave him what?
An extra turn. So if I use her fourth skill, whatever character it's used on, they will just get 2 activations. Usually with moves like that, they have to have already
acted. What's the Pallid King's Antlers?
Get the ability. Okay, Icon of Courage, resistance to everything. Pallid King's Antlers, dodge, physical penetration and damage, and Thunderstrikes, dodge, negative effects, resistance, and damage. Might give that to Signy. We're getting a lot of really good weapons here.
Well, isn't this a harder dungeon?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we have an instance
Yep.
that we need to
Okay, so no
through.
ridiculously overpowered boss that we have to deal with. Thank you.
I think that was sort of the boss level.
It was. It
Actually,
most definitely
maybe
was.
that's it. Maybe the levels that are the quote-unquote final battle have the different, like, electronic-y music.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right, because I believe the
guy that was, like, the Shrike, spiky dude.
Yeah. The great Gonzalo. Hey!
Nah. Angry yells along the high road home you in on a somewhat classic picture. 2 furious-looking gentlemen accosting a smaller, visibly scared man.
Approach them.
Dressed in a combination of ludicrously dazzling suit and stovepipe hat, this man on the losing side of the argument reminds you of a bad street performer, except exceedingly well-groomed. Also, his mustache. Even a negligent glance makes it clear that he is the kind of person who enjoys drawing attention. Well, maybe not this particular case, but still. You're the dude.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. It's magic! I don't have to explain anything!
You hear as you approach them, only for the situation to grow even more tense. You hear an audible gulp coming from the gaudy gentleman as he realizes that he's scored yet another mistake on his affection-building effort. If nothing is done, you're pretty sure someone will get punched, and hard.
What's going on here? Because the other involved just attack one or the other.
Wait, the other one was punching one of the big guys.
Yeah, it's true.
The 2 men acknowledge you with a mixture of surprise and relief, seemingly all but ready to find another conduit for their frustrations.
This glittering weasel is a con man and a fraud. He scammed our entire village with his magic tricks.
The gaudy magician raises his hand in protest. His voice is smooth, but with a noticeable hint of someone trying very hard not to tremble.
Now that, my good sir, is unfair. I never said I could actually multiply your loaves and fish. I merely said that it is a very real possibility, not, a certainty.
Your loaves and fish? That's like a biblical reference, right?
Right, and that's why, for some reason, your great enchantment stripped everyone of jewelry, which ended up in your bag. Like, that's exactly what we asked you to do, right? Right?
You can tell that these men are losing their patience.
Is that true?
The magician clears his throat.
That was unfortunate, side effect, yes. Clearly the magic went awry. The ley lines in the area were too strong. They clearly had a negative impact on the great torrents of magic. They didn't channel properly.
So you can ask him for his name. You can let him get punched. You can try to counter his claim about magic. Or you're just like, how convenient that, you know, jewelry ends up in your possession. Huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we can try this one multiple times. Let's go with his name first. Let's go with his name. I am the great Gonzalo. Pay no attention to the lack of dramatic wind, for I left my other coat. He strikes a flamboyant pose. I am the master of mysteries, the archon of arcane, the incandescent illusionist. I make the magic, Thanks for a moment. Actually, I'm still working on a catchphrase, but you get the point. How about number 3? How about I make the magic disappear?
What? He looks at you with a sour expression.
My friend, I think you are attempting to insult me. Are you implying that I am not the genuine article? Or in fact, the genuine article? He pouts dismissively. Well, then you clearly do not know anything about magic, much like these upstanding gentlemen. In fact, magic is a calculated risk. I, for one, cannot vouch for my conjurations when you factor in the chance that the Gru field goes awry. 'Tis just how it is. That's a complete asshole, isn't it? I'm pretty sure there's no such thing as a Gru field.
He leans over to you, seemingly unfazed.
A learned man, I see. Well then, I suppose there's no point in maintaining my charade. In truth, he straightens dramatically, to everyone's surprise. I, the great Gonzalo, am a kindling. Yes, a kindling, a cursed child of magic, unable to rein in my talents. Both a blessing and a curse, you see. I've met a kindling. You, sir, are no kindling. Well, he begins to fiddle nervously with his coat. You see, it's a bit of a blurry distinction. Maybe this is because I studied under the greatest elven masters. Maybe I'm different. Changed, yes, that much must be it. Actually, elves don't use magic. They're physically unable to do so.
Oh, that's interesting.
Hi,
What world did he come from?
One where everything's made up.
No.
And he's rich.
Well, one where elves use magic and there's Gru fields and who knows what.
Yeah, well, Gru is it's a thing that kills you in the dark in an old text adventure game.
Uh-huh. So, in other words, he's reading fiction on elves and other things.
Yep.
Okay, we'll keep going.
A curtain of awkward silence descends upon the scene. You can almost hear the sunshine.
You can hear the sunshine. Eventually, as color slowly returns to the magician's face, one of the angry men turns towards you expectantly.
Told you he's just a worthless scammer. Feel free to punch him with us.
So you can punch him, knee him, karate chop him. Why the violence?
Yeah.
What if he gives your stuff back?
Let's go with number 4.
Okay.
Eh? But we already got our stuff back from him. He wasn't given any choice in the matter, really.
So you don't actually have a reason to punch him anymore, right?
Well...
The man does a little happy dance. This is probably the magician.
Okay, sorry, I was just reading the option. Victory for logic! Release me, you brutes! You feel like the situation's about to tense up again really fast. Wait, no punching. You got your just desserts. Let him go.
A noisy wave of disbelief and frustration erupts into the air.
Are you real, mister? Are you blind and stupid? He's an obvious swindler, a con man. Why should we let him go, eh?
So you can tout your rank. You can say that you're better if he's a
like
repulsive
number 2.
worm. Then you won't stoop to Zill because what would your mother say? Oh, because that's wrong to beat people?
Let's go with number
it's
2. They exchange telling glances. The more talkative man shrugs.
Meh. When you put it that way, whatever. He gave back what he took from us, so I guess it's kind of even. But if he shows his face around these parts again...
Gotcha.
The magician jumps at you, overjoyed, heaping praise and glitter in equal measure.
A resounding success. Thank you for your intervention, kind sir. This is a major step in teaching the world that magic is a fickle thing, and no man, regardless of honesty, of intentions, or manual skill, may completely master its treacherous depths. I feel like we have forged a sacred bond today, and indeed... Just go already. Ah, but what performer, I mean, wonder worker would I be to depart without leaving some magic behind? He grins. Take this cloak, it has served me well. It may not look like a simple piece of fabric, but trust me, on this one point, my heroic gentleman, it may yet prove to be a lifesaver.
So you can take the cloak, or you can learn the secret of his magnificent mustache, which would probably get you nothing.
I kind of want to go with number 2, because I kind of don't need the cloak that bad.
Okay, but what if the cloak is actually good? Or
I
it
mean,
could be
we
bad.
could try it. I could always loop through the dialogue.
Well, choose the one you want and see what it gets you.
Let's go with the mustache. Truth be told, he looks around discreetly. The mustache is not real. You see, I use this. He shoves a funny-shaped object into your hand. This one's a spare, so you can keep it. Use it well. Thanks.
Gonzalo's fake mustache. Okay.
With a firm... Handshake and a few words. You part ways with Gonzalo. This is not too far away yet. It might be a good time to check your pockets. That's actually a good
50
trinket. Yeah.
shield points?
Yeah, that's actually decent.
Okay, so you're keeping the mustache.
Yeah. Okay, now we've got the unearthed rune. Yeah, this is a long haul. We're not going back for a little while yet, because
Okay,
we still have the unearthed
mission.
rune, and we got Turtle Rock.
Ah!
And then we go home.
The unearthed ruin.
An ancient rune that seems to elude any something or other, sorry.
Cold storage. As described by Miri, you navigate an unpleasant desert stretch of sinkholes and canyons. True to her directions, after some searching, you stumble upon a half-uncovered, cavernous passage. Further along the way, you descend to the bottom of a secluded valley with scarce tendrils of light coming through the fissures above. There, enshrined in rows of crumbling columns, you find a half-collapsed ancient structure.
Let's do this.
Even to your untrained eye, it's highly doubtful that this structure served as a tomb, especially given how much of it incorporates dubious shapes and sizes. For one, the structure seems to be made of smaller, aggregated segments, with some sort of now crumbled watchtower protruding from its side like an unwanted excrescence?
Excrescence.
Excrescence.
It's like
so
excretion.
Right. Huh, interesting. Its coarse sandstone walls are covered in weathered primitive imagery. Serpents, cattle, and turtles seem to be widely represented. Why were those even painted on the exterior parts of the dwelling? You have no idea. In absence of other possibilities, the closest thing that might be a door is a towering triangle plate on the wall of the central alcove.
Examine the plate.
Composed of many interconnected layers, the plate's bronze surface is decorated lavishly with small etchings and reliefs. From what you can tell, these images tell a story, and they all seem to be centered around 3 circular indentations near the vertices. These, in turns, are further surrounded by 3 smaller sliding plates, each bearing a different symbol. Finally, the center point of the triangle is adorned with a symbol of a serpent's head. Upon further examination, the head appears to click on touch. So, yeah, let's look at the different indentations. Okay. The relief around this indentation shows a scene, a pair of elderly women assisting a younger woman. She appears to be lying in a bed, and in her hands, she's cradling a baby.
So probably sapling.
Yeah, it's probably growth. The sapling symbol plate slides into the spot, locking with a quiet clicking sound.
Topmost.
The relief around this indentation presents a scene. A flexing figure with a book in one hand and a spear in the other.
Gull or wings? I wish we could go back.
Maybe wings, because he's like, the champion! The wing symbol slides into it. Blah, blah, blah. A relief presents a scene, a saddened crowd, their lowered faces in their hands, standing around a man-sized mound of dirt. So yeah, that's the skull. Alright.
Press the serpent.
Numerous plates and layers begin to compress and fold, slowly receding into the inner chambers. With one final screech of mechanical pain, the doorway opens. Inside, you find something. A very lonely, very singular something, unlike any treasure you have seen before. Lit by a sprawling artificial skylight, a small bent object rests on a marble dais. Though you have absolutely no idea what the purpose it could serve, it seems like its safety was deemed important for some reason. 8 rusted chains keep it affixed to the wall, but given their current state, their removal should be laughably easy. Either way, the next step is now in Miri's hands.
Take it and leave.
Well, no point in standing around. You carefully remove the chains and take the object. Whatever it is, you're sure Miri will make something of it.
Turtle Rock.
Oh, you went back and then forward?
We had to, yeah. Named so for thousands of caravans passing through every year. A popular meeting area for merchants and robbers alike.
Yeah, so the merchants ride turtles, so...
Yeah. And this should be a nice and quick one.
Okay.
Warrow life lies here.
The desert is no place for nurture. You, however, have stumbled upon a place of someone's care. Before your eyes lies an enormous sword planted firmly between the rocks, in an inconspicuous mound of soil. A red cape fights the power of the wind, its tattered, weathered remains fastened tightly around the blade. A monument, no doubt, and a grave. But for whom?
Examine the blade.
Although you're by no means an expert, the exotic style of the weapon reminds you of a typical dwarven sword. Huh. This particular blade, however, is much greater size and larger than any dwarf could realistically wield. When it comes to the red cape, you can't help but draw a blank.
Examine the grave.
It's a very simple burial mound. Whoever made it did their best, but likely had no greater knowledge of creating such things. Both the sword and the cape seem to serve as grave markers. All things considered, it's amazing that they haven't been dislodged yet. So, are you going to take the blade or let the dead rest in peace?
Don't know, I feel like if we take it for ourselves, we get cursed, but get an item. But if we leave it be, we don't get anything.
Someone died, and that's his only grave marker. Sniffle.
Do we want to just leave the dead
Sure.
rest in peace?
I mean, look at what happened when you left the happy couple alone.
True.
You acknowledge the grave with a minute of quiet contemplation and then go back to things at hand.
Okay.
So Henrietta liked that.
And we get a camp.
You respected the dead.
I mean, ultimately, we don't really need any of these things at this point.
At this point, you'd prefer to craft your weapons anyway, right?
Sort of. We're gonna need to start crafting weapons after this.
Because you need to get your camp quests or...
Yeah.
Not your kingdom quests, I mean.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work on kingdom quests, because at some point we're gonna run out of dungeons. Kitten Knoll. Not really a knoll, but hey.
Uh-oh. Is it full of cats?
Meow. Defeat all enemies with 7 turns. 3 enemies with a single ability. Everybody must survive.
And a bunch of cats.
Okay. Nap time for Shell?
Maybe.
Here, let's get this battle done, and then you can have your
Cat nap.
needed cat nap. Har. Oh. Trying to decide. We want Theo. We want Diego. Probably Kay and Signy.
Here we go.
Okay, so let's... Diego is safe. Do Signy, because she's always in melee.
We move now, yes?
Rage. Still not enough. Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess I could have maybe, like, roared or something.
Gonna distract them.
Yep.
Are the all blade masters? That one doesn't seem to be wielding a weapon.
This one has a bow.
Oh, that one does have a bow.
Yeah, it's just at a bad angle.
All the snakes.
Yeah. I am not a fan. If I could just shoot the cactus. Well, maybe I can. Can I hit the cactus? Nah, dang. Oh.
That gets them.
It would. There we go.
I want to suck your blood.
That gets him a decent amount of shields. Missed. Nope, did not miss. Ow. Okay, let's do Whirlwind.
Kill.
And we missed.
What?
Let's go.
That sucks. Accuracy is such a stupid, frustrating thing for me. Let's get over here.
It's terrible.
Let's kill the snake. Are you serious?
Again?
No, it only has 5 HP left.
Oh.
Okay, so those guys are taunted there for a moment. Okay, do these guys have any debuffs on them? None of these guys do. Let's do Dark Harvest.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, I guess we can do Whirlwind and then run away. There we go.
Leave this to me.
Let's see. Gotta keep buffing Theo, I think.
Strike now.
Yeah, poor Theo is taking some hits.
Yeah, with the Blade Masters. Are you gonna use your money shot?
Yep, hopefully this hits everybody.
And you're to blame.
I'm not actually... I think I missed that one, but still, worth it.
Does it only do 50 damage though?
500.
500?
4 to 500.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, money shot is awesome. That's why I'm so committed to using Diego. It's because Diego is kind of ridiculous. Actually, if I do that, I hit everybody. Still haven't... I think I might have missed the bat.
Is that a new snake?
Yeah, it's a new snake.
Ah, hate those
On the
snakes.
prowl.
I do too.
Ooh. Is she gonna maul them or do something else?
We could do Massacre. I was thinking of just doing Whirlwind.
Okay.
Slay.
Let's see. She can do Maul in the next one. Let's see.
Here's a little something.
For him. These guys are just in the back summoning snakes. They're annoying. Did they stun him? They might have.
Oh no, Theo! He has practically no health left, right?
Yeah, he's donezo.
Oh, he died.
Yeah,
Because of poison?
yeah, and the fact that these cats are bullshit. They're not fair. Okay.
And we have to defeat them in 7 turns?
Yeah.
The hunt continues.
I
Yes.
mean,
mean-
you wiped out those guys, and now
Try.
it's just the archers, but you have 2 turns to do it.
I'm here. I'm a man, not a disco ball.
Yeah, most of them are pretty
Here we
easy
go.
to kill. Main problem is just getting over there. Because the cat archers like to run away
Yes,
once
yes.
the melee ones have been downed. Yeah, we're good, and we'll just have to go pick Theo up.
Oh, I thought that if you had moved prior, then...
Leave this to me.
Okay, we're good.
Keep up the
Okay.
momentum, guys.
I'm here.
We just gotta hit... You can't. That sucks.
Oh, it's coming around that way. Now the question is, will the snake be considered an enemy?
It will.
Ancestors, hear me
There we go.
roar.
Okay, but what about the snake?
Leave this to me.
It's okay, the snake is fairly killable.
Oh, for the love
There we go.
Okay.
I was about to
Because
be
Kay
really
missed.
mad.
It would be terrible if both of them missed because it'd be like, Oh, you did kill 3 enemies with a single ability.
Yep, yeah, with Maul. And we got 3 back scratchers from
What?
that. Huh.
Why did they even stack like that?
I
It's
don't
like
know.
2 and then 1.
I think one of them was like an actual reward, and the others were bonus rewards. I'm not fully sure.
And the party leveled up.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we might as well rest. I think there's another camp. Or what is going on?
Loading.
I don't know. Things happened. Okay, so I think Theo is recovered. That was weird.
Whoa, whoa.
We're fine. We can always roll back if we need to.
Well, no, did the battle?
Yeah, we still have the battle. Oh.
I think you may have loaded the previous save. You loaded. You loaded all the way back.
I hit the rest button and the save button And I guess what happened was it loaded. Ugh, that's annoying. Okay, well, you can
Wait,
go...
we're all the way back here?
Well, I mean, all we have to do is redo that battle.
Well,
you were gonna go take a nap anyway. You're fine.
No, you don't have to redo the battle. You have to redo...
No.
Wait, really?
Yeah. We're
Oh,
fine.
We're fine?
Yeah. All we have to do is redo that last battle we just did.
Oh, I thought that we were on the previous map and it would have been terrible.
No, we're fine. No, we're still in Turtle Rock.
Okay.